Hi everybody, it's Faye. I thought I would do a wee opening of a set of astrology reading cards that I got over the kind of Christmas period. I had actually, if you spend so much money in Waterstones, which is a bookshop here in Glasgow, you get it's like one of these vouchers where you get so much back, and I just kind of saved them up to had enough to purchase another set of cards of whatever kind. And I saw these and I thought they looked quite interesting. They are called astrology reading cards, and it says here, your personal guidance from the stars. They're by Alison Lambert, author of The Future in the Stars, and the illustrations are by Richard Crooks. Now, I've never seen these before, and I've never seen anybody use them on YouTube, so I'm just wondering how good they are. The price of them here in Scotland was $14.99. No idea what that is in dollars or anything, but it's like £15 here in Glasgow in Scotland. I'm not even sure who it is that makes them. Listen, I'm going to take off the plastic because it's kind of reflecting and I can't really read it when it does that. So bear with me to take this plastic off. At least this way you know I've not looked at them before use. I'm just wondering how. I'm not an astrologer. I've stated that before, and it was a couple of my my videos that I've done for tarot card readings, and I just thought this would be an interesting, an interesting change, if you like. I have actually just purchased some books on astrology because I do think kind of astrology and tarot, they do kind of go hand in hand. I mean, I use an almanac for if anybody asks me for dates for things, but I think it would be a nice wee interest to take up. And these might just be something that will kick me in that direction, might actually force me into doing it. Again, plastic. I hate all this plastic, guys. I wish we'd stop with the plastic everywhere. Right, I have to recycle that somewhere. Right, let's see. On the back here it says, can you see that? I'm trying to hold up so that you can read it along with me. Understanding the present and navigating the future. How will I find my partner? Will I receive money in the future? What sort of career would suit me? The starry cosmos can answer the questions and tell your future. Hang on and see if I can maybe even go in a wee bit for you. Aha, is that maybe better? Is that better? Maybe you can see it yourselves. These cards, which manifest the archetype energies of astrology, are very easy to use. There are a few key words on each card, while the accompanying book offers a lengthier explanation and a full colour image of each card. It sounds really interesting. These guys have laid, this is now midway through January, and these have lain in my house since December, and I just forgot about them. These gorgeous and inspiring oracle cards are almost as good as having an expert astrologer at your fingertips. I don't know about that, but never mind. And that's from a magazine, Prediction Magazine by Alexander Wenman, and I wouldn't want to say that to an actual astrologer. I think they might differ. I don't think they might agree with that. This new deck not only makes it easy to understand the planets, signs and houses, but also provides a new method of divination to find answers buried deep within your unconscious mind. I love them, and that's by a Kay Evans, editor, Soul and Spirit magazine. Do you know, these are people that are quite, they're obviously quite influential in this kind of field, and I think if they're saying they're good, then I may be eating my words very soon. Right, let's see. The astrology reading cards are a visual treat. The inspiration and beautiful artwork is mesmerising. A must-have addition to everybody's self-discovery toolkit, and that is by Claire Williams, editor of Paradigm Shift magazine. And it says here about the actual astrologer who put this together is a UK-based astrologer, Alison Lambert. Appears on BBC Radio and American TV. She is the founder of the Midland School of Astrology and runs a busy practice of clients while also writing horoscopes for several glossy magazines. Richard Cooks was the illustrator for the highly acclaimed Angels of Atlantis Oracle decks and have many years of experience illustrating for major publishing houses. Well, do you know what, guys? These sound really pretty good. I literally saw them, and I've got so many other, you know, tarot decks, oracle decks. I was just looking for something a wee bit different. And there's only, you know, don't get me wrong, because this is something that I love, you can never have too many decks of anything. But I just wanted something that, you know, kind of upped it a wee bit. Now, it's the opening of them now. How do we open them? Because I do not want to break a nail. Anybody who knows me knows that my nails are just very important. Haha, there we go. Oh, that's fabulous. Oh, love it. Absolutely love that. Oh, it's Findhorn Press. This is actually, guys, these are actually printed here in Scotland. This is through in Fife. And here it is here. They're $19.95. Okay. When I say they're printed here in Scotland, it's Findhorn Press. They're actually printed in China, so excuse me for that, for my mishap. But it's Findhorn Press that seem to publish them. Now let us have a look at inside here. The box itself, I'm going to go back out again so you can get a better view. That's as far as it'll go, sorry guys. The actual box itself reminds me of a hay house box. Really sturdy, well made. Colours are just absolutely beautiful. And I mean, you can see the eyes, you can see someone actually looking as if they're looking into the future, looking into the stars. It is absolutely amazing. And here's the book here. I size these cards right enough, good lord. I size my hands to these cards. There'll not be much shuffling getting done with these, I'll tell you. Let's see. That is a big card. There's not that many of them. Does it tell you on the box how many cards there is? Let's see. I'll tell you what's inside the box. No guys, it doesn't tell. It doesn't say. The book is beautifully coloured. Look at the illustrations. Uranus, your potential for sudden change, enlightenment and awakening. Do you know I'm going to enjoy doing a wee reading, doing a reading with these. Do you know I've put up next month's, I've put up February's tarot card readings, so I think I'll just indulge in something like this as well. Look at that, look at the Pluto card. And like really great size of writing. The writing, I'm really funny with books, I'm an avid reader, but the actual, and I don't like iPads and things, these wee things, these wee devices to read on. I like a book, I like the smell of a book, I like the touch, the feeling of a book, and the writing in this and the paper is just fantastic. It feels expensive, it feels good quality. Even if I didn't have reading glasses on, I could read that no problem. And Scorpios, there's a Scorpio one, so that's like what the inside of this. There we go. You see it? The actual Scorpio. I think it's fabulous. Let's see what it says at the very front. Your personal guidance from the stars. What I'll do is I'll do something for myself first and see what it says. They were originally brought out and published in 2012. 2012 they were brought out. The rights of Alison, Chester, Lambert and Richard Cooks to be identified as authors of this work have been asserted by them in accordance with Copyright Designs and Patents Act of 1998. So here in the contents, how to read the cards. Then we have how do the astrology reading cards work, and it says ARC, so astrology reading cards. Sorry, it's just a wee abbreviation there for. This must come up quite frequently as an abbreviation, so you know what I'm talking about. The planet cards, we've got Chiron, Jupiter, Mars, Mercury, Moon, Neptune, Pluto, Saturn, Sun, Uranus, whatever way you want to say it, Uranus, Venus and Vesta. Never heard of Vesta, but here we go. The zodiac sign cards, we have Aries, Aquarius, Cancer, Capricorn, Gemini, Leo, Libra, Pisces, Sagittarius, Scorpio, Taurus and Virgo. And the house cards, we have well, obviously for the first right through to the 12th house, obviously a description of what these cards are. Notes on the origins of the cards. Artwork acknowledgements. Right, I already gave the... Do you know, I've got a terrible habit of doing that with a book. I need to stop it. I think I just like to love them and make them my own, so I can bend them about a wee bit. And it gives you all the how to read the cards. 36 cards, here it is here. The deck is comprised of 36 cards divided into 3 sets of 12 cards each. The sets are called the planet cards, the zodiac sign cards and the house cards. So we've got them, it looks like they come in purple, a deep purple, a kind of bluey purple and green. And ways in which you can read the astrology reading cards. Guys, I'm going to love this. I'm so, you know, I don't know how I forgot about them. I don't know how I forgot I had them. I've just been so busy with other things. Right, well, there's no point in me reading all that out to you because I would bore you to death. But just to let you know, the book itself is... Oh, look at Libra. See, I am a Libra sun. My rising sign is Cancer and my moon sign is Scorpio. I mean, look at that. Is that not... It even gives you the constellations if you know this... What it would look like, the actual constellation. I just think they're beautiful. And on the cards it's got, this energy is diplomatic and gracious. It seeks harmony and balance in relationships. If I'm being honest, a lot of the time when I tend to think I'm more Cancerian than Libra. Because I can be quite emotional. I'm not really about the whole beauty thing all the time, even though you wouldn't think someone else, but I don't, maybe it's a thing as you're getting older. I'm more emotional and I can be very Scorpion. Oh, I have that wee sting in my tail if need be. This energy is intense, masterful, thoughtful and magnetically charming, but also secretive and possessive. Yeah, I think that can be quite true. If it's part of your kind of Scorpion makeup, I think we can be quite secretive. I don't know why. I think we just protect ourselves. I think that's what it is. Cancer. Oh, look at that, guys. Look at the wee baby. It's like a wee angel. This energy is emotional, sensitive, caring and loving. It may concern family, a mother or a child. That's what I was saying, that when I actually think I'm more Cancerian, because I'm very emotional. I hate to see an injustice or anything sad, especially with children and animals. Now, I've never heard of Vesta. The goddess within, your sacred spiritual centre and quiet dignity. Now this has gone into the planetary stuff. I won't bore you to death with them, but I want you to see the quality of the actual cards themselves. Obviously what I've just shown you is what the cards are. Oh great, this wee thing can slip back on. Just look at it. I don't have to cut it, I don't think. I'll give you the lowdown on the actual feel of the cards. The feel of the cards is really great. They're shiny, very glossy, quite thin, but not too thin. I've seen ones that are much more. In fact, my gilded tarot, which I use by the Ciro Marchetti, is much thinner. It's much more flimsy. Nice card. They do flow well when you're trying to deal, when you're trying to kind of shuffle about. But the actual cards themselves are just beautiful. Hi Millie, you want... Sorry, I've got a wee dog here that's wanting... Give me 2 minutes, guys. What is it you want? What's wrong with you? You a good girl? There we go. Good girl. That's me back. A dog that's very demanding. The colours, the artwork is just beautiful. For the Chiron, we have the healing power, empathy and ability to teach or learn remedies. And this must be the sign for Chiron at the top. So if you're new to all that, which I am, I'll be honest, that's all new to me, so it'd be good to get to know these as well. It's got all the signs at the top here. Jupiter, your confidence, courage, self-belief and luck. Again, the colours. When you see artwork, it almost looks like it's artwork, computerised artwork, if you know what I mean. It's like That looks like a photograph. It's been put onto graphics. The colours are just gorgeous. Mars. Looks like an eye or something there, watch. Oh, it is, look. It's like a Chinese dragon. A Chinese dragon. Could you see that? The face of the kind of Chinese dragon here. I don't know if it's a Chinese dragon, you know what I mean? That's what it looks like. Your physical energy, drive, strength and fighting spirit. Up here with the sign. We've got Mercury. How you think, communicate, write, talk and travel. I just think they're great. Again, it is all graphics. I know they talk about artwork, but I suppose the graphics is artwork, isn't it? But you need to have an artistic flair to be able to do that. Again, 2 seconds. Sorry guys, that's me back. No, I think this is definitely worth the money for this. I think for £15 you're getting a really good set of cards here. You've got the moon cards, Neptune, Pluto, Saturn, the Sun. Your immortal spirit, purpose and destiny is involved. So it will tell you obviously how these relate to what the question or whatever it is the message is. Obviously, as you see, I've literally just opened them. I don't know if there's anything even on. I've not even had a check to see if anybody else has maybe did a little review of them. But they are, here's the house cards here. The 4th house, your home and the roots of your being. Right. Obviously, it depends what star sign you are, doesn't it? Depends on where your house falls for certain things. Well, my first impression of these cards, just open them, is they're very interesting. They weren't expensive. I don't know if $20 is expensive, but I've spent a lot more money than that on a set of cards. These are different. There's something just to kind of pique your interest if you were interested in astrology. And I always think astrology seems quite daunting. I think it seems such an in-depth subject that maybe just a little kind of taster for something like this would be ideal. Right, well, I hope that was informative for you. I think if anybody was even remotely interested in trying these, at least it gives you an idea that the size of the cards are really huge right enough. I mean, they are really big. It's a big day. I do have very small hands, but I mean, look at the size of these cards. They're big. They're pretty big. But again, I think they're worth every penny. They're really beautiful. They're really beautiful. The box itself is well made. The book. I mean, the book goes right back to how many pages? The artwork, even right down to the artwork acknowledgements. There's 96. Hang on, Richard Crooks in Bangkok, September 2011. So I mean, they're not that old really. It's quite a new deck. And I think it's going to explain what all the different houses are quite well. I think they're going to break it down for the total novice, for somebody who really doesn't, you know, have a great understanding. I think this is a great. I think for both a novice and a more experienced person, I think you'll get something out of this. I really do. Right, guys, I hope you liked that. And if you think about purchasing, then I got it in Waterstones in Glasgow, and I'm sure you would be able to get it on Amazon. I'm positive of it. Right, speak to you later. See you later. Bye.